Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from Western Kentucky, and we are back to continue the playthrough of XCom Enemy Within, featuring the Long War mod, and we have another Exalt mission ahead of us, a covert data recovery heading over to the country of Germany to accomplish that one. So we got a full team for this one, heading out to some kind of settlement. We'll find out here in a moment. Commanding our team today will be Ruth Maserati Hertz. She's along as our medic. We'll give her a couple med kits. We'll see if this is the mission where Exalt finally gains some laser weaponry. We're going to find out. They're due. They've got to be getting it soon. So far they've been just having conventional weapons, and we've been holding up against them kind of okay-ish, other than Odelia, who's still in the infirmary. That should rectify itself soon. And then we have Fred Hoosier Schlug. He is an assault who is back out of the infirmary himself. Speak of the devil. He's going to be along as our assault. Arden Storyteller Schlug is along as our sharpshooter. We have Boris Boom Boom Becker as our infantry. He's a fire support infantry, and he is due another promotion, and it's a good one for the fire support style infantry. And we're gonna go tac sense no, sharpshooter no. We're gonna go with lock and load so he can keep those shots coming for us. So we're gonna pick that one. And then we got Professor Jeski, Sebastian Professor Jeski, joining us as our scout. He comes with a couple battle scanners to help us out if we feel like we need to kind of scout out where some Exalt might be. We have Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7, is along as our gunner, and he's the one other unit we have that needs a promotion. Not nearly as highly promoted as Boom Boom was, but he is getting up to sergeant, so that's a good thing. And as we've seen in many previous missions, when you fire suppression, which gunners regularly do, you become targets. Fortunately, most of those shots are low percentage, but also he gets shot at by other aliens who aren't being suppressed, trying to break that suppression quite often. So with that in mind, rather than giving him one of these two offensive perks, we're going to give him a little will to survive, so if he does happen to get hit, he won't get hit quite as hard. And last couple soldiers, we got Barry MVP Bonds as our Rocketeer. He's going to be able to stay a little mobile as a snapshot as long as we found out he gets up close. And then our engineer is Tamir, Shalom, Busty. He has more of the smoke grenades focus. We're also throwing in, even though he doesn't have the repair perk, we're going to throw in one arc thrower. I keep thinking this is the mission. We might find Exalt having some laser weaponry, and maybe, just maybe, we can use the arc thrower to maybe gain ourselves an extra laser weapon. We'll find out. Alright, that's the team. Let's get out there and see what exactly kind of map we're looking at, and let's hope Dylan Crusher can rise to the occasion to help us out.
Strike one. Prepare for landing.
Alrighty, let's find the map.
We've detected an Exalt cell operating inside the German border. We'll need Strike 1 to rendezvous with our operative and assist in securing the needed intel.
I like when we set up by the billboard. That's the perfect perch for our sniper, but you never know. We may start out in a totally different place. Let's find out our starting point.
Operative was in position to transmit the data they'd acquired when Exalt
we're close enough to make that billboard very, very tempting.
But if Exalt manages to hack the encoder, they'll be able to locate the transmitter. If they hack both, any hope we had of recovering the data intact will be lost.
Transmitter's in the back.
Updated.
And I would like to get a sense of where the relays are. Are they running around the back of the building? Can't really see for sure over there. Here's the courtyard we gotta protect. It can be a deadly a deadly kill zone sometimes. There's two relays right away at the beginning. 3 relays. Are we being gifted these relays? Look how freaking close they are. Is it because they think we don't have Odelia, we can't reach him? Well, Dylan's not half bad, guys. He got a little speed on him, or I wouldn't have put him in the position he is in. I'm not quite sure yet where the final relay is, but at least we know, because I'm pretty sure there's 4 of them, right? But at least we know we got plenty that are very, very close by for us. I'm kind of thinking what I'm gonna do. Well, we're gonna not move Dylan yet, just in case we need to run and gun him to start it off, depending on how we activate as we start gaining our positions here. Arden, I am gonna hustle you back here because it's gonna take 2 turns of setup, but oh baby, when we get our sniper set up on this billboard, I'm feeling happy. And so that's what we will do. And you know, you hate, there shouldn't be any action here, so I don't mind standing next to the gas pump at this point, but after this turn you should be up there, Arden, so let's we'll just stand you in open. I don't expect to activate back here. Get you as close to that ladder as possible.
Affirmative. Moving out.
So far, so good. Now it's all about setting up a perimeter with our own guys, but I don't feel the need to really go too extreme on the first move. Unfortunately, that first move that isn't too extreme may be just enough to start activating. We'll find out. A lot of half cover that we'll gain initially, but let's see if we can at least get our perimeter set up this first turn without activating. Let's find out. Here we go. There's one spot. This is going to be the other stretch of the perimeter that Fred, you're going to take.
Heading to that location. Enemies in sight.
And we got some activation. 4 of them. What kind of weapons do we see? Well, wouldn't you know it, they're still looking pretty conventional to me. Yep. And then one more guy out of sight. So these weapons are looking kind of standard, kind of conventional. We'll have to decide exactly how I want to work you. We are not quite in line of sight here, Barry Bonds. I don't know that firing a rocket is our best move for you on a first turn, because you're kind of going to be out in the open. But boy, if we sent it right here with a 3 scatter, it's a pretty good chance we'll pick up a couple of these guys. So why don't we just do it?
Launching.
Oh, that was way...
Missed the target.
Oh my God. Well, the truck's on fire. That there's one somehow it still hit the truck. But I'm so glad nobody was next to that vehicle. That was about the worst truck I've seen in my life. Oh my Lord, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Oh my God. We're gonna bring you up here. Oh no, I'm kind of thinking I want to bring somebody. Do I have somebody else that can reach that point? Nobody else can quite reach that. What is it? It's a signpost. Ultimately, nobody can reach that signpost other than you, CR7. So we're gonna bring you here. It gives you a flank shot down the edge, but you're not usually I like saving you in reserve for a little suppression action. But I think we're just gonna have to work on getting everybody else moved up. I don't know that we're really gonna be in range of but the same guy. Yeah, well, maybe what we can do is get up here, start moving forward. You may, Boris, have a shot on this guy. Tamir, let's see if you can get close enough to maybe take a shot on someone. So we're gonna have a couple of you. We're only really gonna have one of these guys in range. So I imagine we're then going to be stuck doing a little bit of Overwatch. As any of these guys are, I didn't notice a rocket on any of these guys, so at least I don't have to worry about a rocket, other than, unfortunately, I didn't see the guy that ran out of, yeah, then it doesn't break down on that. Just tells me 4 operatives, doesn't tell me what kind. So Ruth, I'm thinking we're just going to bring you up here probably to provide some Overwatch, more than likely. I may just do a little run and gun with you, Fred. How far would you be able to reach it? Get you up a little farther here to maybe just do some Overwatch, perhaps, kinda, sorta. We'll see what your shots look like if we do or try a little Overwatch, or actually try to take a shot. But I'm going to burn the run and gun right now.
Moving to firing position. I'm on it, Commander.
Because my up-close guy that they're going to target.
One of those Exalt communications relays deployed throughout the area. They may be able to access the system and disable Exalt communications using the recovered data's encryption keys.
The only good thing is at least I gained vision of the 4th guy, and he does not look like a Rocketeer either. So none of the shot percentages are looking all that tasty. So we may end up going on Overwatch. And I'm still torn. I'm kind of thinking we duke it out since there's only 4 of them. I'm kind of thinking that we're going to duke it out with you, Dylan. I'm going to bring you up to this corner just to make sure we don't see anybody there, because that's where I would like to place you and keep you if we don't need to start the relay. That way I cannot have to burn any kind of run and gun, because that last 4th one that comes sometimes at a critical time may be the one I want to save the run and gun for. I'm not sure where it is yet, and I hope to I hope that it's not somewhere down this back alley over here. That would be just ugly. Let's see now. Cristiano Ronaldo, I'm not gonna start with you. I'm gonna start with you, Boris, Becker, and we're gonna just try and see if we can hit on some of these less than stellar, less than perfect kind of shots that we have available. Yeah, I'm not, you can tell, I wasn't feeling too hopeful. Wasn't feeling too hopeful. I think what we'll do is we'll just try a few of these. Well, now what I can do is I can lock down a couple of these guys here with suppression. I forgot about you, Ruth, and your suppression. So we'll lock this front guy down with suppression since we don't have a great shot. Now I could have used the CR7 as an 80% shot and might have been able to take him out, but if I can lock 2 of the 4 down with suppression, that may be our better play. And that leaves some others to make some moves. In a process of trying to make those moves, they're going to have to try and run some of our Overwatch that we're going to have set up. I do have even more suppression, but it's only on the same 2 guys, so we're just going to put you in Overwatch, Tamir. The other thing we could try is see if we could throw another one of your grenades down here, but it just barely reaches the truck, so that's not a guaranteed explosion on the truck. And I don't know if the guy that's here on the side of the truck would be in range of that explosion. It could even hurt him. So rather than waste the grenade, we're going to put you on Overwatch also. And I am going to choose not to trigger or start the daisy chain of the structures over here, and we're just going to keep a bunch of us on Overwatch, thinking they're going to move up. Oh, we got others moving into the zone over there, but they can't shoot this turn at least.
Someone is attempting to access the encoder, Commander. We can't allow Exalt to hack that equipment, or they're going to locate the transmitter.
This is the guy I knew would move away from the truck. And so much for Overwatch plan, huh? So much for the Overwatch plan. Now this could do it. We got a nice hit there. I think that was you, Fred. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. It could have been.
Incoming over here.
And then trying to break the suppression, as they usually try to do. He went for Fred. Amazing. I'm pretty surprised. And he's running back. What's he going to do? He's going to stay back on Overwatch. He tried to unwisely run the suppression.
Ammo's out.
Not on CR7, no.
This
Boy, they are
Exalt
activating
operative
now.
has
Ah!
undergone extensive genetic enhancement.
That's what I
suggesting
wanted to
Exalt
see.
has access to meld as well as lab facilities on par with our own. However, I would never suggest we follow such an unrestrained approach to modifying the physiology of our own soldiers.
Okay, we're gonna have some turns now of some daisy chaining, and it is gonna be, and here's where we can potentially, there's the first two right here, right there and right there. They have laser weapons, and among other things, you can look at their hit points too. Drastic difference from the regular Exalt soldier as far as the number of hit points they get. So they have some gene modifications. That means they're going to have some extra perks on what they're able to do against us, perhaps covering fire, on and on and on. They may have some abilities that could scare us. So this will be, I guarantee it, the first turn that we're going to run Dylan to hack these relays here, to make them have to reload. Now they do have a Rocketeer over here, so they do have their first Rocketeer out here, and just two laser rifles there. So by hitting this chain, we're gonna go very, very aggressive, hopefully avoid any grenades that they may have, because that'll be the only risk we'll have, because they're gonna be busy reloading otherwise. And let's unlock or hack this first
Disrupted
relay.
the enemy communications network. It'll take some time for them to get it running again.
Now we can actually get you right here on your next turn. Dylan, we'll decide if we want to do that. I may just keep you in the back so we don't suffer the same fate as Odelia by some random errant grenade. I also like the idea of charging and daring the grenades, but kind of keeping somewhat spread out a little bit. That's what I'm thinking. So it's time to make our move, and I'm talking to Stall as I'm kind of thinking exactly where I want to put everybody. How about we replace Arden first? She doesn't have snapshot. I don't know if I think the grapple probably is not like XCom 2 where it would and I can't get it straight up anyway where I want to be. So Arden, let's get you up above in your sniping spot that I love so much, and next turn you're going to start having some fun for us.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Look at all those, look at all those. We're going to steady your weapon. You're going to help us out next turn. Everybody else, we need to start doing some damage on these guys, that's for dang sure. Fred, we can probably get you one shot here.
Moving out.
Didn't quite get the kill, so we'll have to waste another shot. We'll just use your pistol to finish off on the second shot.
See you in hell.
All right. I'm tempted to try a grenade back by this picnic bench, but I'm afraid it would blow up. But maybe, Barry Bonds, a shredder would do just as well, but it can't quite reach what I would hope for. Well, we're going to be moving forward here.
On my way.
And maybe if we moved you just a little bit closer, Barry Bonds,
Moving out.
a shredder rocket might make more sense for us. Because it still doesn't quite get the range that I would prefer. And it's not going to hit as many as I would like, so we're probably just going to hold off this particular turn. Ruth, we want to move you up.
Heading to that location.
Boris, Becker, we want to get you up. And we're still not in the perfect range that I would like to be in with their guys, and I'm clumping them up in case you didn't notice for a grenade, huh? And Sebastian, I'm kind of thinking maybe we're going to get you over here to start working on those laser guys in the back. And your best shots right there, but so is a lot of people's best shots. So we're gonna try to weaken down this first laser rifle guy, and see if he can help us out here, Sebastian. Nice hit, and he's also hollow targeted, and he has adrenaline surge. Who else might we be able to hit with you and Ruth? What we may end up doing, seeing if we can give you a little command to see if we might be able to get a little more range out of somebody. Maybe Fred, in other words. We have 60% against the guy in the back. We're going to take it. And a miss. We're going to try and take out this injured guy in the front with you, Bonds. No, actually, I'm kind of thinking let's steady you, so we can get better use of these guys if they stay clumped up. Ruth, we're going to end up having to reload. There we go, Becker. Right here in the front. We are missing, guys. We are missing. Not time to be missing like this. Dylan, I may just move you forward. I'm kind of, although I'm afraid of getting you in grenade territory, as I said, but I'm tempted to. I can probably afford a shot if you were in range. This is your second move, and I don't want to burn your running gun yet. I guess we're going to have to park you right there.
Got it covered.
Tamir, trying to think the best thing for you to do is maybe blow a grenade over here. Start weakening these two guys down. I have nobody by that vehicle, so if it hits the vehicle, I don't care. Let's try a grenade right in between these two guys and see how we do.
Hoorah!
Starting to weaken them down a bit. And Ruth, do I want to give a command at this time or wait? There's a good question for you. We can give it to Fred, and I don't know if he'd be able to quite get back far enough to take that shot. We're gonna burn it right now on you, Fred. if you're in her command range, we're gonna find out here in a moment. And yes, you would be. If that wouldn't allow you to move and shoot, though, that's what I was thinking, and that doesn't make sense. We're going to hold off on command and just reload you, Ruth.
Rack tap bang.
Let's see if we have any grenades flying in the air. We got to get to this center before too long. A lot of reloads happening right now. Well, he's steadying his weapon, but as far as I know, it's not loaded. So why he's hanging on to a steadied weapon against a burning truck, I do not know. Sebastian, we're going to move you up here. We'll keep you, we're going to park you right there for the moment.
Move here, move that.
Yeah, we're going to get our arc thrower nearby, or try to get it as close as we can and still be able to take some shots. I also would like to, before I move anybody a lot closer, see what we can do with our shredder rocket back here now as a steadied rocket, and kind of center it on a whole bunch. Can I get enough that it's that picnic table that's in the way? What it would be nice is if I could take out that picnic table first, then we'd easily be able to shred a little. So we'll hold off on that thought. Fred, what kind of range do you have back here? We can get you close to this guy for a shot. Let's give it a go.
On my way.
He's still going to be in cover on you, and we definitely want to change back to your shotgun. But you should still have a good shot. Oh yeah, lordy, what a good shot. Oh man, didn't quite make it. We're going to do another follow-up with a pistol. Well, maybe we won't, not at 79%, but it's still good enough. Is it? Is it? Is it?
Taking care of the water here.
Fred, being in an infirmary, fortunately has not given you or lost you your touch too much. I'm wondering, Sebastian, are we able to do a grenade near that thing to blow away the cover a little bit? I wonder if that will help us. Let's try getting rid of that table. Fortunately, picnic tables would appear to be highly destructible. And I'm thinking I'm going to follow that up with a little shredder rocket to thin the ranks a little bit back here. Now, without the cover, they are vulnerable. So let's give that a go. The scatter is much, much, much more appreciated now.
Firing rocket. Now this.
There we go. We got shredding all around. Now we ought to be able to pick some soldiers off, eh? Get rid of some of these exalt. Ruth, I'm almost feeling like I want to have you do some hurt on this guy. I would like to find a way. And yeah, I wouldn't be able to quite. You wouldn't quite be able to do. Wouldn't quite be able to use that arc thrower this turn anyway. So let's take a shot on this guy, see if you can't weaken him down a little bit, Ruth. Oh, and a crit. He's the one. Problem is, I'm worried he's going to stay behind that truck and is going to blow up and he's going to be gone. But he is in perfect condition for how I want him. I think what we'll do is we'll take some shots that are a higher percentage for you, Tamir. Let's give it a go right here. We missed? Oh man. Well, daisy chain time right here. Time for you to start doing your thing, Dylan. And what worries me is we still haven't found that fourth device, have we? The fourth, or maybe there is only 3 on this map. Is there only 3? Am I miscounting? Am I thinking there's 4 when there's only 3? Anything in the building? Okay, I may be misremembering. I always thought there were 4, but I've been known to be wrong before. Let's do this before we forget. And while we're thinking about it, Dylan, let's move you right over here. Get you ready for next time, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get sight on where you got to go after this. Boris Becker will run you up for a shot. We're gonna have to start reloading soon too. Let's see if we can get rid of this lucky guy here that survived, or no, we're gonna take the shot. So you're gonna get lucky again. Oh God. Yeah, he's gonna get lucky again. That's what he's gonna do. Who has some high hit points? Rocketeer right there. That is your job, Arden. Let's do it. Yeah, it's nice to have you back in the game, Arden. Hopefully it was worth the 2 turns it took me to set you up there, but boy, it's fun having you up there. Okay, who do we got? We're going against the luckiest Exalt soldier in the world, 80%. I am determined to take him down. Yeah, CR7 does it. 3rd time's a charm in this instance. Yeah, I'm going to get somebody in there next turn. My question is...
Commander, scans indicate additional contacts approaching Strike 1's position.
Yeah, another Rocketeer running in the zone. Okay. Not too many, at least not too many in sight. The biggest thing we're going to do, down with the encoder hack, 1 turn remaining. We're going to park you right in here, Sebastian. And it's going to be your job. Well, maybe it's going to be your job to go against him, but we're going to park you right in the midst. So hopefully they don't throw a grenade. Yeah, hopefully you're grenade safe by being right here by the encoder. That's the hope. And let's see who we should take care of, and we'll go with the highest percentage every single time. Now why? Well, the hack blocked. They got people in there. I don't know why it. We got that weird hack blocked sound. Fred, it would be nice if you could come back here and do a nice world of hurt here, and then you're going to have to reload here. Ooh, nice. That was a good time to get the crit. And now you can reload for us and get ready to do it all again. Let's see. We have... Now we have a dead laser rifle, so he didn't move away from the truck and he exploded. So maybe we need to work on weakening this other guy down back here. Unfortunately, that means I need to start running you, Tamir, over in that direction. And I'm wondering if we got enough shots on everybody else that I can double move you. We're gonna find out in just a moment.
Copy that.
Ruth, can you finish this guy off closest to you? You sure can.
Nailed him.
Now, any medic would be a killing medic with that kind of range and those kind of odds. Boris, who have you got in your sights? 58% there, 42% there. I may choose to reload you just because you are lower than low. Cristiano Ronaldo, I'm thinking I'm going to move you up here, and we may have to just take a turn to do a reload of our own. Other than you, Arden, who can we make you as the target? That new Rocketeer that decided to move into town, I'm kind of thinking I like the idea of you working on him. I think we'll need to do precision shot. Yes, we're going to do precision shot on the Rocketeer to see if we can't take him out. 95%, 68 crit, pretty dang good odds. I'm gonna take those odds.
Target's still up.
That's why I don't live and go to Vegas. Oh my lord. Oh man. Now I'm kind of thinking that we aren't going to double move you, Tamir. We're going to put all the shots we can over here. First of all, I'm not going to reload you yet, Cristiano Ronaldo. We're going to provide hollow targeting over here, which I think you can do. It's going to use all, but he's going to leave you with one freaking shot. We're going to need to reload you at some point, but let's see if you can't hit and provide hollow targeting. Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna bring you up also, Barry Bonds. I don't know if are you gonna be in range? You're in range. Look at that. You're in range. We're gonna give you the shot to see if you can't finish fellow Rocketeer off over there. Oh boy, I don't know if I've seen such drastic misses on so many shots. Oh my goodness. We are going to, what are we going to do? We're going to try and finish this guy off, but we're going to try and finish him off with Boris Becker. 68%. Can you do it? Yes. That was a lot of shots to get one guy. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to get you up close, Tamir, just because he shouldn't be able to shoot at you. He's got to reload because of the hack we did, but I want you in range for wherever he goes. If we can weaken him, that you can use the little arc thrower, of course. Fortunately, we got one more hack to protect us against them. Is it our next turn yet? Not quite. but we're just gonna hold. Well, is this the turn I have to do the hack? Now I'm losing track of when I gotta do the hack, because we did the hack here, then ran, so you wouldn't. Yeah, we got to do the hack here, and I don't know that we have sight on any more, so it may be away in the back. I see it now. I do see it now. What we're going to do is hit the hack.
Enemy communications are down. That should keep Exalt busy for a while.
And then we are going to move you as far as we can, and you should be in range then to hit the next one with run and gun. So yeah, okay, now I'm feeling a little less pressured. We should be able to do it just fine. The only thing is, will they throw a grenade at you, Dylan? Okay, one reload there. They're working to try to get to the zone. Yeah, okay, it doesn't look like we have to worry. Oh, there, that's usually what they push for, is getting into that zone. Oh, there's one grenade. Not good. This is the Odelia syndrome. But you have steadfast and you didn't get injured too bad. Oh, not good. That laser guy just pissed me off. He needs to get weakened so we can wear him down. Fortunately, Boris, you have lock and load, so I can reload you right here and still leave you with a shot. That should be the way it works, eh, boy? There we go. And if we took a shot on El Laser guy, now we'll have somebody else try and move a little closer. We'll give you the best shot you have available, and that's this guy right here. Question is, do I want to take it? I first want to check in on Arden. Of course, the last person I had to scan to was Arden, and we're going to go once again towards the Rocketeer. It looks like 80%. If I do the 80% against the laser, I'm likely to kill him. So we're going to do this shot here with you, Arden. See if you can't weaken this guy down. Yeah, much better. It's not a miss this time. Doggone it. Sebastian, I think your job is going to be to hold the fort here. We're going to take the shot on this guy inside with your pistol. What? 40%? What kind of a pistol shot is that? 40% to hit. Maybe we don't do that. Let's bring you up here, Ronaldo. You'll take the shot using up your ammo. Much better percentage. Now they're going to feel the need to get over into this area. You have run and gun available, Fred, but you don't have anybody in range, so we're going to get you back in a range for next turn. And Barry Bonds, we don't have a rocket available. Let's get you up and see if we can get you a shot. Yeah, we do have some shot potentials now. Kind of thinking we will take our best shots that we have available, and we will try rocket on rocket action again and see if you can do us a hit this time, Barry. Yeah, you recalibrated the laser rifle and you hit this time. Thank you. Ruth, can't quite get through that door.
Heading out.
We're gonna get you close. 62% against this guy. Odds are, if you hit him, you kill him, though. That's the only bad thing. Let's see if we can get a decent shot with your pistol on this guy. 56. Well, I don't know if I'd call that decent, but we're going to try it. You know, Ruth, you had him lined up and you turned away at the last minute. 74%. Who do we want to aim? We don't want to aim at you. We're going to go 76% there. Yeah, that's where we're going to take our shot with you, Tamir, as we hopefully wait to see. Or is it better, since you have a grenade, why not? Whoops, we don't want to stun. I want to hit the grenade there. If we throw a grenade inside the building, is that better? Is that maybe the better move? And we could actually throw the grenade and maybe, just maybe, weaken the laser guy that way and get rid of the cover on everybody else. Why don't we try that? He's ready. At the very least, he's ready now. If we get one more conventional pistol on him, he'd really be ready for an arc thrower, but he's at least in arc thrower range now. Dylan, we're gonna burn your running gun.
Run him down.
Poor Dylan. I gotta stop running my operatives so they can get grenaded so easily. I haven't learned that lesson yet, have I?
We've disrupted the enemy communications network. It'll take some time for them to get it running again.
Now let's see what kind of shots we have left. I think we're just going to go ahead and reload you, Sebastian, since we just found out your pistol is not what. Although you now have a clear shot with your pistol, 85%, and it's probably too much of a crit chance because he's standing out in the open. Let's move you a little farther forward then and reload. That way you'll be maybe in range to be able to use your pistol to weaken him down those 2 more ticks. So let's reload. Dylan. Oh yeah, you running gun, so you're just able to overwatch, so we'll let you overwatch. Boris, Becker, you have some shots against other people. Let's go against the guy with the most health here, see if we can't weaken him down for you. Nice shot. These guys are pretty dang weak right now. Steady and empty weapon. That's, oh no! That's so much for getting our laser. The fool ran right into Fred.
Exalt forces are moving into position near strike 1.
Oh, I think that's a laser upstairs. There's some more laser weapons coming in to help me out maybe. Problem is these guys are tough to kill. Alrighty, we got our work cut out for us now. That's for daggone sure. And I don't have a hack to take care of me. And my sniper's out of ammo. So we're gonna have to hide you a little bit from this guy, Arden. And run the reload now. Or is it, can we do enough damage with the pistol? Not even close. I think we'll take the chance that he's not going to be able to hit you and hit the reload right now. And we got to take out some enemies. I'm not as worried about the ones with 1 tick left on their health. I'm more worried about the newest drop-ins that joined us. Fred, who is the best for you to take on? Let's see, we also have you, Ronaldo, but you're going to have to reload. So maybe your best bet is to throw a grenade, or maybe we throw the grenade up here to get rid of his cover. Is that what's going to help us the most? Will it blow away that wall in the front? Let's find out. Got a little adrenaline surge there. Therefore, it looks like his cover is gone, is what it would appear to me. Sure is. We got all sorts of soldiers we need to start taking care of now, though. Arden, you were out of this one. Boris, who can we get you on? 2 shots right here. Seems like an important job for you. Nice. Crit. Let's see if we can follow that up. That's what we do, and that's how we treat the drop-ins. This guy up top is one of the laser weapon guys. It would be nice to figure out a way to take care of him. The other thing we have to worry about, how many shots left do I have? I have you, Sebastian, who can take care of this guy. I have, oh, I also have Dylan. He can be just a regular soldier for me coming on in here. So we're going to bring you, Dylan. We're going to run you right over here. See what kind of a shot you can give me. 80%. We're going to get you to take it. Nice.
See you in hell.
That's called overkill, my friends. Overkill. The next question is, I'm wondering, are we in sight of this guy? You have a nice little flashbang, Ruth, and I'm thinking we may throw it up above on this guy. See about getting everybody else as much as possible. You have movement. Boris is the only one standing in the open that I'm not happy about. Maybe we can throw him some smoke and see if we can't set up a capture. So that means you, Tamir, be nice to get you over here towards the base of the thing so you could run up and maybe do a capture. I don't know. What is your best bet for you, and where is he going to potentially move to, because he's flanked up in the open up there. I just don't know if we're going to be able to play with this guy enough and have this work. And we're going to go 90% in here with you, Barry Bonds. And we've got it down to the one guy. Now we have two. 1, 2. Where am I missing the other guy? Where am I not seeing the other guy? Where is he still? Oh, he's way up here. That's right. All poor little Arden all alone. Let's hope he feels like he needs to run towards this zone in the middle. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to throw the flashbang up here. We're going to disorient him. What we're going to do next is a good question. Can't really. Arden, you're going to be on your own. It's all going to depend on what that guy decides to do to you. Everybody else, we're going to probably throw a big bunch of smoke over here to protect you. At least the one standing in the open right here. But then if he drops down off the top, we got a lot more people than that standing that need help from standing in the open. But you guys are his direct shot. We're going to try the smoke over here. I don't have enough smoke to go around. I don't know. This is a risky game. Is it worth it for a capture? Is it worth it to try and take him out? And Fred, if I ran you up here, are you even? You wouldn't even have a chance. That's not even close enough for you. I don't know that you can throw a flashbang at the end. I think you can only shoot or overwatch. I don't think you can throw a flashbang. And I'm wondering if you can. Let's see how far you can throw the flashbang that you have now. Not far enough. So I guess what we do is we get you up here just in case we need the help next turn, Fred.
Roger, Dodger.
So we don't leave Arden all alone up there. And just in case he drops down, well, I can actually do a second smoke. How about that? And he is flashbanged. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Sebastian, not sure where to set you. We're going to put you cover right here. And I think we'll hunker you down. Now let's see if Arden is safe or if she's going to try. He's going to try and flank her, or is he going to run? No, nothing there. What's he going to do?
X-Ray's got me outflanked.
He's going to run back to the zone to have to try and get to the zone. That's what I was hoping. And look who we found in the way. Fred, you almost took him out, but oh, it looks like they've used up their moves. So here is what we got to try to do. Unfortunately for pistol shots, he's standing out in the open. Well, maybe that's not bad if we got a crit pistol shot, right? Who can take a shot on him? Maybe we do a laser pistol shot and see what the odds are here. 73% chance for a crit is not that high. Amazing. So he's down to 3 ticks. We have a chance. I think we're just going to go for it at 3 ticks. I don't think him being in the open and being prone to, unless it's because he's in the smoke, that we don't get the great crit chance. No, that's why we're not getting a great crit chance. Let's see if we can get him down to 1 tick here. No crit. It's only an 8% chance for crit, but Ruth, don't you dare get a crit.
He's down. Need a resupply.
What? Oh, never have a killing medic do the job that you want. Some they don't know how to graze. This may be the last one then. Fred, let's find out if this is it.
No longer a threat.
We still have drop-ins out there, or we just have another pod sitting somewhere, maybe in this back alley. Is that the way it is? With that in mind, let's take some cover, because we got to start worrying about cover again. Ruth has shot. We'll get you back here somewhere.
I'm on it, Commander. Let's rock.
Dylan, you're hurting, but we're going to bring you right here.
Move into position.
We'll put you on Overwatch. It'd be nice to get some more reloads in here.
Wieder am Start.
We want you, Sebastian. We definitely are going to steady your weapon here. And we are definitely going to finally get you reloaded, Cristiano. And Fred, let's move you back and get you reloaded.
Back in.
And Barry Bonds, we've been using you a lot. Let's get you reloaded.
Ready to engage.
Looks like this is the
Drop
last
in.
of the hostile
We
reinforcements,
do have
Commander.
more drop-ins.
We just need to
That's what
hold
we
out a
thought.
little longer.
Nice job, both Overwatches hit. We love it. There's 2. There's 3. Counting with ZigZagZog. And a 4th just dropping in. And a 5th. Alrighty then. Arden, let's start out with you. We're going to give you first pick, first choice. Who we got? We got 100% back there. We got 100% right there, and we got 100%ers all around. So let's start the farthest one back. Oh, we didn't get the animation. Does that mean you don't hit? No, you do kill. That's more like it. Thank you, Arden, to get us started off right. I don't see any laser weapons on these. Oh, I do see one laser weapon right here. Does that mean we get to try it yet one more time? Ruth, you don't even have a pistol left. But Sebastian, you do. Can you do something with the pistol on this guy? 86%. You got a pretty good. He's not in smoke anymore, so odds are you would do crit. Gosh darn it. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Well, let's try for the non-crit. We holo targeted. Now I think it's time to convert over and take care of our other friends that have dropped in on us. We don't want to forget them and all of a sudden leave someone standing. Shredded shot. We didn't even take him out. Fred, you can take care of this one all by yourself right here.
I'm on the move.
And fortunately with your perk you get to try one more time. It's taken 2 shots now to get these guys out of here.
Dead and gone.
Alrighty, we got, how many more do we have left? Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3 standing, and we do see them all standing. Boris, Becker, I'm going to give you this guy right here. 2 tries at 77% to take him out. You got the first shot. The most important. Now, rather than take a chance, you're going to get the second shot this way with your grenade. 77, just not feeling 77 and the way we were missing shots earlier. Now we've got 2 left, and how many do we have remaining with shots? Ruth. We got you over here, Tamir, with an arc thrower. You could get over to this guy if I had somebody that could take a shot and not kill him. Unfortunately, I don't think I have such a person. I do not think I have such a person. Unless, Ruth, you give Sebastian one more try with his pistol. Let's make sure we take out this other guy. I guess that's the first thing we want to do. Barry Bonds, can you take out this guy? It looks like 100%. Looks like that's a foregone conclusion. Okay, now we can work on the capture. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ruth, let's command over to Sebastian. And let's see if Sebastian can hit. No. Yes, okay. I don't know what I was thinking. Sebastian, let's get you 96% to hit. And don't do the kill, please. Oh, finally! It worked the way we wanted. Now, that's still not a guarantee. But I want to capture and exalt. I really do, because I love what they do when they get captured. Okay, Tamir, what is our chance? 54%, about as good as we're ever gonna get.
You are coming home with us.
Oh, and it failed. And it failed, and you know what I just realized? Since it did fail, I have nobody left over to kill the guy. We're gonna have to flashbang him now with you, Dylan, just so when he does get a shot, he hopefully doesn't have good aim with only 1 health. Problem is, we're all so freaking close to him. Hopefully he has to run towards the zone over here. No, he misses even at close range. So he's starting to hit like us now. Ruth, you want the kill? Ruth, can you do the kill for us? Let's end this pathetic little mission here.
Excellent work out there, Commander. Exalt's forces in the area have been eliminated and the transmitter is secure.
Well, in all that, it seems like we did a lot worse than we did. We got a slight injury on Dylan, and other than that, gotta somehow find my operatives a way not to set them up to get a grenade. I gotta remember that. Don't run them in the open like that. I didn't have to run him there. His running gun could have reached by keeping him farther back. That was just my move that cost us on that one.
Everything by the numbers and not a scratch on.
Right. Arden, you got a
Hopefully every
nice little
operation goes
promotion.
this well.
Nice to get a sniper up there. Only promotion out of the bunch, but nice to see the promotion. Fatigue times are low, and then we'll find out in a moment how long we lose Dylan for. Oh, that hurts. 19 days. We're going to have to go in. The good thing is we got $270 credit reward. That's good. A little bit of meld, intelligence, weapon finding, yada, yada, yada. Okay, let's get over here and look at the date. We'll do another scan here shortly. Intel scans up to 200 right now. I don't know if that will stay 200, but we got the funds at least for it. We at least got the funds for it. Let's get out and look at the date. Right now it's July 28th. We want to add 7 days to that, so I made note of that. So early August, we will be doing 28, 30 days, half September. July has 31. So around August 3rd, 4th, right in that range is when we're going to want to do another scan. In the barracks, this is where I am concerned, is both of the ones I set up as running gunners for me. Dylan, 19 days. Odelia, still out 12. So, and if I'm not there, that basically that just tells me I'm gonna have to come up with a different assault or some other plan. Now, fortunately, I've loaded up on assault, so I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 others in the bank that can, or 5. Excuse me, 5. We have a lot that can help us out. They may not be the fastest like the others, but look at that, Amanda, 16 speed. She could definitely fit the bill as a speedster, so it may be that we hold off on Amanda. Yeah, she seems to be the quickest of the bunch. So Amanda, looks like you're going out on our next Exalt. I'm going to try and hold you back for that, since we won't get Odelia back quite in time for the next one. Okay, that in mind, what are we looking at? Well, we're still looking at the same thing. We need one more engineer. Let's get out there and see if we can't find a transaction to help get us that last engineer. I sure would like that to happen. At last, we have received our engineer. That's amazing. Let's dispatch those. I don't care what we had to give up. They were going to get it. They were going to get it. So let's get back in here and build the facilities that I'm looking for right here.
Glad to have more help down here.
Satellite uplink. Boom. I panicked there for a quick second. Now we're going to have money to spend on Gauss. So I'm feeling good about that, at least. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And we are probably near the end of the month where we're going to get even more funds. Boy, we're going to be in great shape to pick up some weapons. And then I think I have all my satellites. Was I able to build that? Yeah, I was able. I have a satellite under construction, and then I have 2 already sitting in the bank to get up. So once that other satellite uplink builds, we're going to finally get North America. I'll hold off to purchase more, even though we need more aircraft. I'm going to hold off buying any more just yet, because we'll start getting discounts on all that. And in the meantime, let's go see if we can find ourselves another mission. I just want to peek into the foundry. Yeah, ammo conservation is going to be a big temptation. Big temptation after the first of the month. We shall see if I decide I'm going to do it. We shall see. Let's get out here and scan. We finished Gauss weapons. It's a nice upgrade, because you're seeing with our laser weapons we aren't quite getting the kills as easily. It's taken a couple shots on quite a few, even the Exalts. So it's nice to get them coming in here to increase our damage output. Sentry gun, we got all sorts of stuff available. All the main weapons. Now we still have to do Gauss advanced weapons to be able to get up to the sniper rifles and that such a thing. We're starting to get to the point where we can think about advanced aerospace concepts to gain advantages there. So many choices, so many choices. Now we're just going to jump right in on the advanced Gauss weapons. I think that's what we're going to do first.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
All right, we just got a little tiny more, 3 more days to the council report. Let's see if any missions pop up in the meantime. Otherwise, we're gonna get some funds. Looks like we're going to the council. Oh, look at that! Squeeze, talk about squeezing in an alien abduction. Let's go see where it is and how heavy it's gonna
We're
be.
receiving several urgent requests for assistance. There are abductions in progress at each marked site on the hologlobe.
So we got ourselves a heavy mission in Perth, Australia. I think it's our first heavy alien abduction that we've had to face. It's going to be an urban large structure, a single large building that's going to require entry, and we will end the episode here as I think about and contemplate the team that we're going to take out on this heavy mission. Yes, we got a tough one coming up. This is ZigZagZog signing off from Western Kentucky. Hit that subscribe, hit that like, leave me a comment, tell me what you think, and we'll talk to y'all soon.